We're also keeping an eye on the weather this afternoon. It's a KCRA 3 weather impact day as we see more snow in the Sierra and some cloudy skies in the foothills. Here's a live look from Lake Tahoe. That's on your left. You can see all of that snow there. And on the right, a gloomy scene in Placerville. Meteorologist Dirk Verdorn has more on where we're seeing this system.
Yeah, well, the system is right over. You can kind of see the spin associated with it right in here. So that's where the center of low pressure is. This is going to be moving out of the area. And as it does, of course, it's going to take with it that flow that's creating more snow in the Sierra. So you see a few showers over the coastal mountains and a few areas of rain in lower elevations, but we still have some low snow. Let's go ahead and take a look at where we're seeing some of that low snow. You can see near Sonora. You don't have to go far up the road and you're running into that transition zone from the rain into the snow. Have a steady snow still coming down around Mona Vista and Twain Harte, where we've already had just over a foot of snow in that area in Twain Harte. And so Murphy's also has had several inches of snowfall, around 2,200 feet. We're getting more to that. Vallecito also right there on the edge, sitting at about 1,800 feet. You're in that transition zone, that area of pink showing up on the radar. Pine Grove, 2,500 feet. Yeah, you're getting some light snow. It's not as heavy. And a few little light flurries around Pioneer, Glencoe, as well as West Point. And then sliding a little farther north as you get along Highway 50, Placerville. This is where we're seeing that transition. So you saw the Placerville camera. Again, even though it's not sticking on the ground, you may be seeing a few flakes in your area. Of course, you just go up a little bit in elevation towards Camino, and you're looking at more accumulating snowfall there. Along I-80 from Meadow Vista to Colfax, we're seeing that also in the snow line, and even Lake of the Pines, 1,600 feet. You're getting some light snow. Also, one of the lower spots that I've seen here with radar picking up the potential for some snow is Penn Valley, which sits at about 1,400 feet, and you're seeing the chance for some light snow there. Again, we're looking at snow in Newtown as well as Grass Valley, Nevada City. All these areas are getting some snow. Now, this is going to clear out, and in the valley, we're going to actually see some clearing, allowing for temperatures to drop. We'll have more details about a freeze warning that's been issued, how cold it's going to get tonight. We'll have that coming up. Now back over to you.
Dirk, thank you. And it is another tough travel day in the Sierra. Snow is covering the roads of our major highways. This is Highway 50 at Twin Bridges. 50 is closed from Point View Drive at Placerville all the way to Myers. And here's the status of our other major Sierra highways. I-80 is shut down from Colfax to the Nevada state line. Highway 88 closed from Dewdrop to 5 miles west of Pickett's Junction. And Highway 4 is closed from Arnold to half a mile west of Lake Alpine.
And we want to get a closer check on where traffic is being held right now on I-80. KCRA 3's Michelle Bandura is live in Colfax. So, Michelle, I know you're pulled over. What are you seeing out there on the roads?
Oh, well, we're right here in Colfax, right at the I-80 eastbound ramp that is closed, that Caltrans has shut down right here. And I have to tell you what, this Caltrans worker, this guy right here, is the most patient man in the world. Because what we're seeing happening here, not only is it a mess weather-wise, we've got the slushy, wet snow here, but it's also a traffic mess. People are either walking up here to ask him questions or driving up here to say, hey, when can I get through? There's so much traffic here, and people are really just driving in circles because they have to turn around when they get here, when they realize, hey, the ramp's closed. Now, there are locals who are allowed to go in. They show their ID, they show where they live, and that way they can get on the interstate and get to their home. But take a look at all this traffic. It goes all the way down this road back here, this access road, and then so people drive down there, they find out no outlet, so then they have to turn around, and then they come back up here, and you can just see people in their cars, the headlights are on, they're up on that hill, parked up there. And then if we go swing around this way, this line of cars, it literally goes all the way back. I don't know if you've been in Colfax before, but there's a gas station back behind that subway. There's a lumber store way down there, probably about a mile or two. The cars go all the way back there as people are waiting to see that they can be here when I-80 opens. But here's a guy giving a thumbs up. Hey, are you live up here?
Yeah, we have friends in Dutch Flat.
So they're going to let you through, or are you going to try?
They should. Yeah, normally they'll let us up through Dutch Flat.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see if this guy gets through to Dutch Flat to where he's going, but everybody else has got to wait. We talked to a guy who landed at 9 a.m. from L.A., got his rental car in Sacramento. He's sitting over there waiting. He's just trying to get up for his annual family ski trip. Now, I do want you to know, I did talk to Caltrans before we went on the air, and they said there is no estimated time of it opening. There is blowing snow. It's icy conditions. The Caltrans crews are trying to plow, but they really need the wind to die down. They need the snow to stop so that they can make it safe for travel, and that's just not happening. Caltrans quote says, Mother Nature wins. Mother Nature's winning right now. So all these people, they just have to wait. Some are going to make their game time decisions here in a little bit to see if whether they turn around, go back to SAC, get a hotel room here, or just wait it out till I-80 opens. Reporting live in Colfax, Michelle Bandor, KCRA 3 News.
Yeah, Mother Nature proving her force yet again. All right, Michelle, thank you.
Yeah, some tough conditions out there, and PG&E is pausing power restoration efforts amid the dangerous weather conditions. This comes as tens of thousands of homes and businesses are dealing with power outages right now. So here's a look at PG&E's online outage map. This is a live look at all of those outages right now. 2 resource centers have been set up in Calaveras County, in West Point and Murphy.